What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Astro Comics. You want to hear a fun fact? The air in Vietnam doesn't blow, it bites. What? I apologize for a horrible reference. I know what I was thinking. But today we'll be looking at 68, written by Mark Kidwell and drawn by Jay Feldos, Jeff Zorno, and Nat Jones. This is a zombie comic published by Image. It came out in 2011. And I have to say, I'm surprised by its quality. I like Vietnam, Vietnam War movies, TV shows, whatever. Matter of fact, Full Metal Jacket is one of my favorite movies of all time. But I read this comic yesterday, I finished it, and I have to say, for a comic that I thought wasn't going to be good, it turned out to be really good. Very well written. I mean, I wouldn't say it was well written, but the art was gory and just amazing. So this is one of the few zombie comics that I actually know. Obviously, there's The Walking Dead. There's the 28 Days Later comic. Haven't read it, but I'll look forward to it because I love the movie. There's Crossed, which is like fucking disturbing. Don't read Crossed. I'm not even gonna tell you what that comic is about. It's disgusting. And obviously 68. 68 is more crossed with disturbing imagery. Like, I feel like the artists on this comic were really just there to flex how well they can draw gore. I don't know what their source material is, but I don't want to know, matter of fact. So this comic, it takes place in 1968, as you could guess from the title. And we meet Yam. He is Asian American soldier who is in the Vietnam War, and obviously because it's the Vietnam War, he's not very treated right because of his race. They call him all types of names, and he and a squad of soldiers go out to look for, I don't know, something. I think it's like more a scouting team, and Yam gets into some rat tunnels. If you don't know what a Viet Cong tunnel is, it's basically these tunnels where the Viet Cong will go through, and there were also traps and stuff. And while Yam is in there, his friends outside, I won't call them friends, they're assholes to him. They get attacked by zombies, and these aren't your average zombies. These zombies are disgusting, dude. So Yam goes outside, and he sees just this monstrosity of a zombie. It got arms and heads popping up and everything, and he regroups with a dog called Nero from his camp, and they defeat this thing. And they find a sergeant who is not in good shape. He fell into a booby trap. And I have to say, it's a very weak start. It's very edgy. They say fuck and shit and other curse words every two dialogue bubbles or so. And it's very gory. But I feel like there are a lot of these big panels which just show zombies or something. And you can see worms coming out of fucking zombies and their heads blasting and stuff. It's so gory, it's actually good. And I'm not the one who likes gore. So meanwhile, this CIA agent called Rule, he is with a film crew to film an anti-war movie or something, and he's sick of them, so he tells pilots of a chopper to basically get him out of here to a base. The base itself being where Yam is, or where he's stationed. And the pilots are at first hell no, but later when they learn he's a CIA agent, they let him go. And shit fucks up. Shit gets fucked up really fast because some asshole on the chopper thinks it's a good idea to fire at a group of Viet Cong, not knowing that they have motherfucking rocket launchers. Sorry. So the helicopter is down, but Rule gets to the base pretty quickly. And now issue 3 is probably my favorite just from the shock value alone. It's so disturbing. So basically, Yam's riding to his girlfriend back in the States, but turns out she's with another guy now, like most military wives do. Was that offensive? Anyways, turns out that she's got a new boyfriend who's a hippie, and they go to this protest. Okay, I'm suspecting it's an anti-war protest. And there, his girlfriend, Yam's girlfriend, actually gets shot by some guy, and she turns into a zombie. And that was already fucked up that she died. She's not a zombie, and she eats a guy. And then she starts affecting everyone else. And like, news helicopters are just in the sky recording. It's disgusting, dude. This one guy tries to run away. He just gets eaten. Like, you see his eyes going pale and shit. You got cops trying to defend each other from the zombies, and they also protect the protesters, even though they were against each other like a few minutes ago. So there are actually like short stories at the end of each issue, and it's a short series. It's a mini series, only 4 issues. You can read it pretty quickly. But there's this one which stuck with me, and it's about this guy, this soldier, who basically found a love interest in Vietnam, but she's now a zombie. So what does he do? He literally throws himself into the zombies, and like he's getting eaten up, and he's like, I gave you a gift you'll never forget. It's just disgusting, and like, at least he found love. Let's clap for him, boys. At least he found love. So here is how the comic ends. So Yam and Nero, the dog, get to the base, and zombies are just there on the base. And the thing is, the zombies are now using like sickles, and they have guns. They're shooting them, but probably blindly. And now the Viet Cong are even teaming up with the U.S. soldiers to defend each other from the zombies. And it's just chaos. The doctor at the base, like, he's drunk. He's got an existential crisis. Sorry. The commander, the leader of the guys at the camp, he calls it an airstrike. However, he learns that his best friend is now a zombie. So when he kills him, he's like sad and shit. He's depressed. And you have this panel where he's on his knees as the airstrike just comes there and destroys every fucking thing. It's crazy. So Yam sends Nero to the base, and Nero alerts Rule, the CIA agent, and the two escape. And after the airstrike, the whole base is fucked up, and Yam is knocked out, and he wakes up on a helicopter, and he learns that he was just going around mindlessly looking for Nero. And the gang, the people who have survived the airstrike, including the commander, who doesn't last long, he turns into a zombie pretty quickly. They all arrive in the city, and basically they have to get to an airport, which is apparently a base full of survivors. However, the helicopter crashes down, and now Yam is on a rooftop in the city, and we don't know what's gonna happen to him. And that's the end of 68. It's got a hook. The continuation of this comic is called 68 Scars, and I'm actually reading this right now, a trade paperback. I'm reading it digitally, sorry I can't show you anything, but yeah. Anyways, this was a pretty quick read, pretty gory, pretty fun, pretty violent, if you like violence. In the 60s with hippies and shit. Yeah, read this. It's got a weak start, but trust me, it's gonna get better on issue 2. So yeah, now I'll show you some of my favorite panels in no particular order on the screen right now. So yeah, that was 68. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I'm looking forward to the continuations. And we even get to see zombies in the U.S. now that they're there. And we even see Yam's parents. So I don't know if they will survive. I don't know if Yam will make it. We'll find out. So I give 68 drumroll please, 8 out of 10. Woo! Yeah, that was 68. And that was this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to never miss a new review. See ya.